All right, get Mark, go. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Read Living the Dream. We're on chapter 4.
Hi.
The unexpected turn of events. We have sound speed.
I jumped the gun. I'm sorry.
We have sound speed.
That was lightning
just
rapid.
a wee bit.
I shot the gun.
And that was Cabral. I'm Duhad. You know, by this point, you know who we are. You know what to expect.
I fought the gun and the gun won. Get it? Because it's like I fought the law and the law won, except it was a gun. Okay.
I thought I was the gun.
You are the gun.
Let's just push ahead.
It's gun run. Run and gun.
Sound speed, you want to kick us off for us?
I guess I will.
Kick us. I mean, what?
Now I have a spoon and I have nowhere to put it.
In your mouth. Read with it in your mouth.
That's-
I have no spoon and I must feed.
It's actually the other way around. I have no food and I must spoon.
I was killed with bullets too slow.
Let me tell you how much I ate you. Well, I know I said I was going to wait a few days, but I had this one in the works. So I decided to upload it. I know it's short, but it's a quick one to keep everyone happy. Please enjoy.
You hear that, guys? This one's gonna make everyone happy.
I
Can't wait.
Just turn it around.
Chapter 4. I slowly opened my eyes, still full of sleep. As everything in the room came into focus, I noticed that everything was upside down. Why is everything... Oh wait, I'm the one who's upside down. Fascinating.
He is perceptive as ever.
Uh-huh.
During the night, I must have moved away from Twilight and moved to the edge of the bed, where my top half hung down. Really, the true dilemmas of today's society.
Yeah, exactly.
Descriptions were where my top half hung down.
Like his crotch is just sticking out of the top of the bed.
At this rate, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
It's the way he prevents himself from getting raped again.
Makes
All the
sense
blood
now.
goes to his head, so he can't possibly be raped.
Oh.
Get it? Okay, I'm gonna stop.
Oh.
Anyway, now,
Right, so-
how do I get down without hurting myself? I started to try and pull myself onto the bed, but failed somehow. I fell out of bed and hit the floor with a loud thud.
Bud.
I sat up and put my hoofs on my head. Why do I keep hitting my head? If this keeps up, I'm going to end up like Derpy.
Oh, whoa, hang on a second.
Wow.
So not only
Oh,
does he bring up, not only is he completely like really insulting to people who have been raped, but he's also insulting to people who have had like head injuries that have left them with like.
It's like, hey guys, everyone, listen, calm down. Derpy is not supposed to be offensive. She's not retarded. It's a expression of love. Hey guys, I made a fan fiction where Derpy is used as a yardstick for mental retardation.
Oh,
It's like, oh no,
Derpy's so stupid.
Derpy's not
That's
like
a terrible joke again.
Derpy doesn't have to be like mentally retarded or anything. Oh, by the way, if I hit my head anymore, I'll end up like Derpy and I'll be mentally retarded. It's like, no, you can't say that. You
I like
also
to imagine
can't
Derpy
get.
was trying to proofread this, and then she just started slamming her head into a wall to get out of it.
Yeah. How many times, like, I know that there are times, like, further on in the story, but he's already talked about being raped multiple times, which is really worrying. Because that's not
Yeah.
something you can bring up lightly in a story, as
I'm
much
sure
as we
there's
joke
more
about
stuff that's
his
gonna
usage of
come
it.
up, and then we're gonna run into that along the way as well.
Off to a great start.
That's the one thing I'm scared of. See, we saw this and the rape thing. I just know there's gonna be worse to come.
There is, so let's push ahead.
Right.
Darn it!
I pulled my hoofs from my throbbing head and looked. Throbbing head. I
Ha.
pulled my hoofs from my
Throbbing-
throbbing head and looked towards the window. It looked to be about dawn, the sun barely showing. I stood up and glanced at the bed. I could see that Twilight was still asleep. I turned to the mirror and looked at my weird pony body. Why do I have this body?
You
Why
asked
couldn't
for
I
you
have the
twit.
body of a normal pony. At
You
least
did-
that way I wouldn't stick out as much.
Well, I was just gonna say, like, you could have asked for a normal body.
You twit.
You could have been more specific.
It's like a genie almost.
I do like the idea of God just trolling this guy.
Yeah.
It's like, you want to be a
I
pony?
think that's what it was.
Oh, you want to be a
It's like,
pony, do
another
you?
one that wants to go to Equestria.
I like to think God realized that he didn't deserve it, but it was too late, so he was like, better just fuck with him while he's there.
Yeah. Turn him into a really, like, bloody ugly pony, and that'll do.
Alright.
Scary
that's
as
good.
crap. boy.
Well, live with what you've got. Now, what am I going to do today? I could go to Cloudsdale and check out the Wonderbolts, or I could go to Cangelot. I always wanted to see that maze from the first episode of Season 2.
Right, okay.
I want to get lost in that maze as well.
Cloudsdale or Canterlot. Like, it really does read like a CYOA. I don't.
Why does he keep doing this? I don't care whether he can make the decisions in his head. He doesn't have to tell us that he's making them.
I love the idea of like him like writing this on a live stream and like they're like, go Cloudsdale, go Cloudsdale,
Go Cloudsdale!
Yeah.
It's not too far-fetched considering the fandom this fucking story has, so.
Yeah, true.
I'll just check out Cloudsdale's first, then Canterlot tomorrow. That's one problem solved, but now I have another. How do I put my clothes on? It was so hard enough taking them off.
You don't.
Well, then just stay naked.
No one
After
else
about
would care.
15 minutes of working and pulling them on, I finally had all the clothes and boots on. Why was this even necessary?
That was a completely
I don't know.
honest to God. I have to
Yeah,
introduce the
but-
conflict of not knowing how to put on my clothes, but 15 minutes later, that I won't describe, I have put on my clothes.
What do you know? It wasn't that
Problem
difficult
solved.
after all.
I left the goggles dangling around my neck. I walked downstairs and looked around. Where is the kitchen in this place? I don't think oh my god. I don't think they ever showed it on the cartoon. There was multiple doors that could lead anywhere. Well, this isn't a big building. I'll find it soon. I went to the first door and opened it. Oh, what a surprise. More books. I mean, this is a library, but pff,
Yeah, it is
Books.
a library.
My God.
I closed that
Books
door and moved to the
everywhere.
next one. More books. Weird. How many books does she own? Like, dumb? Okay. The next 3 doors was the same thing. Books. Finally, the second to last door was the kitchen. I walked in and examined the room. It looked like a normal kitchen, just smaller and more colorful. Yes, I have a great mental image of this.
Sorry, I was just thinking, like, it was like, I examined the room. Tommy Wiseau was there. Okay. I don't know why that was stuck in my head.
Also, I want to point out, like, so every single room in the entire house is either one Twilight's bedroom, the spare bedroom, the kitchen, and any other room in the entire building is full of books.
Certainly.
Well, it's a library, I guess. That's
So,
the only real
what does the normal
justification.
kitchen look like is now my question.
Who knows?
It
Does it
has
have
a
an island?
It has
sink in
3
it.
tents and is situated right next to a river.
Perfect. Let's move on.
Great.
I walked over to the cabinet and opened it. The contents included hay, flour, bread, jams, and sugar.
Jams.
I don't know
Jam.
about the hay and flowers, but the rest seems like it will be good. I can't wait to just down the bread, jams, and sugar.
I think
Take the
I
whole
put in my
loaf,
bread
dunk it in
jam.
I
jam,
think
shove it in
the
your
jams is the best thing, actually. I think you'll find.
There's several jams.
Bread, jams, sugar. Such an interesting mix, Fred.
This is his jams.
I pulled out my bread and started jamming. I put them on a counter and looked back at the hay and flowers. I wonder. That was a sentence, by the way. I wonder.
Oh.
The one sentence.
Okay.
I picked
Just
them up
making
and
sure.
put them with the bread and jams. God damn
Oh
it.
my god, it's like a Neanderthal man trying to figure out how to make a sandwich.
I don't.
Oh, it's an adventure game. He's doing a full Let's Play of an adventure game.
I wonder
really?
how to make a sandwich.
He keeps introducing like really mundane conflict and then resolving it instantly. Like, I don't know how to put on my clothes. Oh, I put them on. I don't know if I should try this stuff. Well, I'm gonna try it. You know,
Honestly, this whole thing makes way more sense if instead of like this being an actual person, this is literally like an adventure game protagonist who's just like, okay, use bread, like pick up bread, pick up jam, use bread on
jams
jam.
bread.
I've got a good conflict that I want to
how do I-
introduce. This song is
I'm
giving me
stuck in
brain
this
damage. How do I exit out of the page?
I know how you can figure it out. You just slam your head into a wall and you become retarded like Derpy.
Oh,
Because it's funny to make fun of that sort of thing. Apparently.
hilarious.
Of course. It's a link.
Okay.
all right.
Then I put some of the hay and flowers on a piece of bread and spread some jam on the other piece. This is riveting. I picked up the sandwich and took a bite out of it. I dropped the sandwich back onto the counter. The sandwich tasted awesome! I thought it
Awesome!
tasted horrible, but my taste buds must be made for hay and flowers.
Wait, why
Because
did
they
you drop
taste
it
like
on the
fruit
floor
to
then?
me.
Or the can.
So you put jam on your fruit.
But then you dropped it on the counter. It's like, I'm going to drop it on the counter because I love it so much.
I love it so much I literally can't even touch it because it's
Also, he says that the hay and flowers tasted like fruit. Then what's fruit gonna taste like? Because last time I checked, horses can eat fruit.
I'm eating an orange right
Yes.
now, in fact.
I
No, I'm
love
not.
it. It was just sort of like, it tastes like rare steak. My God, this is how they deal with the not meat eating meat thing.
This is how they deal with it.
Oh, jeez. Let's see. I finished the sandwich and rubbed my stomach with my front left hoof. I
Why-
need another one, but the book on flying said not to eat a lot before flying long distances. You might get a cramp.
Oh
The book
no.
said Cloudsdale was around a 30-minute flight from Ponyville. The door behind me opened and closed. I turned around to see Twilight with a messed up Ain standing there looking tired. Capital M Main.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Interesting.
Twilight.
Wedding. Yeah, you're Twilight now.
Oh, hey, Garo. Did you sleep good?
She asked while rubbing her eyes. I
Twilight
smiled.
are good at speaking English.
Yeah.
Well, she
Did
just
you
got
sleep-
up. Her
you-
main's all messed up and everything. Leave her alone. Gosh, she's tired.
Yeah. I fell in bed and hurt my head. But yeah, I slept good.
Did you sleep?
Soundspeed.
I slept good. She looked at me worried.
You fell out of bed. Are you okay? Did you sleep good long time, happy face? Okay.
No, man, I almost got retarded because of how hot I hit my head.
I can't believe that he, like, why did he even bring that up? He's like, oh, if I hit my head anymore, I'll be retarded. Like, you can't say that. I know that wasn't exactly what he said, but that's basically what he was implying.
Yeah, he's like implying that, so to speak. And just, no. Can we...
Hey, off the record, like, not
Can you kick
recording
his
class,
ass?
Firebolt is awake now. He actually fell asleep in the call.
I knew it!
So he may or may not want to come back in. I wanted to know if that was cool.
Yeah, why don't you just toss it back in there? Hey, everybody, let us introduce you to Firebolt, the head of Nimbos Productions.
Nimbos.
Nimbus.
Nimbos Productions.
Tella Nimbus. Telefantastic.
You'll be joining us in just a minute.
Mamma
He's
mia.
typing up a fucking novel in the
While we
chat.
wait,
I don't know what he's
While
doing.
we wait,
He's
Soundspeed.
a massive bitch. It's
While we wait,
kind of
can you
shortest thing.
Soundspeed? Can you sing us that song, the Mamma Mia one from the Moonbase one?
Mamma mia, Papa Pia, baby got the diarrhea.
It's the best song. I'm listening to that right now. It's hilarious.
Oh my god. Well, until he decides to pick up the damn call, let's just continue on without him.
No, Soundspeed removed him from the
wait.
group. Now he added him back to the group.
Yeah, Susan's back.
Yeah. Okay, so this is
Back
Firebolt.
Joke's on
It's
Firebolt.
fire.
He said he wanted to go eat first, but I told him to get in here anyway.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, let's keep going then. Firebolt, welcome to
I can't believe
the
you
call.
fell asleep. That's my job. I'm the one who hasn't slept.
I didn't sleep at all last night.
You guys.
Well,
Hey,
You don't
guys, still
sleep
recording.
time.
Okay,
Still
let's
recording.
formally introduce him.
Yes, Firebolt, head of Nimbus Productions. He is going to be in the call now and possibly doing some voices.
Reading it hardcore, you know how it be.
We know.
Oh, yeah.
So push ahead.
Where were we?
This is what was
Oh,
afraid.
dear Lord. I just read ahead. Oh, no.
Oh yeah.
I think I smell ill. Okay, yeah, she looked at
She
me.
looked at me worried.
You fell out of bed. Are you okay?
I walked towards her, getting ready to leave.
Yeah, but I had a heart. Yeah, I have a hard head.
I knocked on my head with my hoof.
I can take a few bangs to the head.
Oh god damn it!
What the hell?
I know,
That-
like
that's
we were
what-
we were making that joke, but he actually fucking says it in this next.
That's
sentence.
what Derby Hoof said before she became ... the way she is now.
Terrible. Is he just really trying to piss off everybody he
Like,
can?
the thing is, we were just like ribbing him like like
Ribbing for bad
excessively because
choices.
he only made one comment, but now he's like certifying that is in his story. That is how she.
No, we're not done like driving this point home, so let's keep going a little bit further here. Soundspeed, okay, bring us ahead.
Sorry, it gets hard sometimes.
No.
She said, looking concerned. What's she mean by that? Did Derpy get hit on the head to become the way she is? Fuck you.
Oh my god, he doesn't stop. Go. Hey, Rabbit.
That's you, isn't it?
Oh, sorry. What do you mean?
Every pony tells me that she crashed into a tree while making a delivery. Before that, She had been hit on the head by a chariot. Eventually, her brain kinda messed up.
Was she just laying in the middle of the road and a chariot ran over just for a
Yeah.
Well, yeah. How do you get hit on the head by a chariot? You get run over by a chariot, not hit on the head.
Like, the only thing I can think is that while Twilight was on her way to Ponyville and the Royal Guard chariot, she just got smacked on the back of the head for some weird reason. She was like underneath it somehow.
To be fair, as offensive as all of this is, if we assume this is all taking place after, feeling Pinky Keen, this does explain why Twilight is so goddamn stupid.
Yeah.
And after Rainbow Dash has smashed into as many trees as she has, it also explains why she's turned into a crazy rapist.
Yeah.
But it has to happen before feeling Pinky Keen.
Why?
Because her eyes were already like that during that episode.
No. I mean, this story taking place after
Yeah.
Pinky Keen. I mean, Keen.
Didn't you know that when she was dropping the stuff, that was like between the time that all the stuff dropped into Twilight, the time that her eyes crossed, like that all happened in that 1 second.
This explains everything. We just assume that every single character in the story has brain damage from all the times they've been smacked in the head.
Yeah.
No offense to people who have brain damage.
Yeah, like, I
yeah.
can't. It's the fact that he's completely insensitive about this and rape. Like, those are the two things that you don't mess with in a story if you're trying to be all funny, quirky.
I want to see him poke fun at the homosexuals, minorities, and several other like minority groups, just to see what happens. Like to see if he'll do it. It feels like he's trying to slowly up the ante to offend everybody.
I wouldn't hold your breath on him learning before the end of the story. So yeah, that could totally happen.
Oh,
actually, I think there is some homophobia later on.
Yes.
I can't wait.
Right.
So let's keep going. Let's find that.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, I don't want to know more about this.
Neither do we.
Yeah, exactly. Neither do we.
Okay. I see. Well, don't worry. I'll be careful.
She looked at me and smiled.
You'd better.
Come on, hurry up, Lance. Let's get on the move. I thought your name was Gyro.
No, it's Lance, but he's saying it's Gyro because apparently Gyro's a way better name than Lance.
Why would he refer to both of them, though? Just confuses the reader.
I think Lance is cooler, to be honest, than Gyro
Lance?
Face or whatever.
Lance is his actual name. Yeah. Well, Twilight, I was about to head to Cloudsdale, so I'm just going to head out.
I was about to head out, so I'm going to head out.
Yeah, exactly.
She looked a little disappointed.
Oh, well, have fun, Auto Gyro. It's a nice place. I went there once to watch Rainbow Dash perform in a contest.
I wonder if she's going to be
cool.
there.
So I might run into your rapist friend over there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh my god. Yeah. I can't help but imagine that they've forgotten all about that since last chapter.
He does seem to have
yeah.
not had any adverse effects from almost being sexually assaulted. Doesn't seem too worried.
It's hard, man. It's hard. Wait, which way is Cloudsdale? It never said it in the cartoon.
Twilight? Which way is Cloudsdale?
She gave me a funny look.
It's to the west. I thought you would know that.
Damn! Be careful, Lance! You don't want to look out of place. Well, more out of place than you already are.
Yeah, just needed my memory refreshed. Needed a memory refresh.
No. I just need a memory refresher.
Is that like a Mentos?
He hit F5 on his keyboard.
It's by
Memory
acting
refresher.
making a
You
memory.
downloaded more RAM.
He downloaded more.
And again about clouds, you think you just fly in a general direction and see a giant floating city made of clouds. It's just my personal opinion.
Is it
I
like
think Kirby
Columbia?
deleted her own System 32.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's Columbia. Okay, landing.
I like the idea that like Cloudsdale is actually Columbia. Okay. When will you be back?
Few hours, maybe. Why?
She turned her
Oh my
head,
God.
but before she could, I saw her face turn bright red.
Just wanting to know when to make cupcakes. Haha.
Oh.
I'm a woman. I like baking and cleaning for the man. I mean,
You sound kind of like Mickey Mouse.
Thank you, Mouse.
oh.
Women should be in a sport and role in society.
Let's see how she likes being a cupcake, bitch.
Let's reinforce stereotypes. Come on, Pluto.
Come
Oh.
on, Pluto!
That's
I
a
know
really
you're a
good
dog
Mickey.
and a woman!
Those are great. Okay,
Like
sounds good.
Battle of the Mickey
Like
Mouse.
Zoinks!
My points, Pluto!
God,
Like
Black people
Zoinks!
tried
We
to
gotta make these cupcakes!
for God's sake.
Alright,
Okay.
It's obvious that you like me. Why didn't I catch this sooner?
Cupcakes sound nice.
Wait, cupcakes. I don't know if I want to eat them after reading that one fanfiction. Oh.
Oh, for fuck's sake, really? I was joking!
Well,
Hey,
as long
York,
as
you knew
Pinkie
this
Pie
was
doesn't make them, I'm okay.
Oh yes, as long as the baker doesn't make the cupcakes because of the one fanfiction I read.
Yeah, which isn't true.
All fanfics are canon.
Yeah,
Dear
no
Lord, what if that
exceptions.
was actually the case, and we were just reading a fanfiction?
Then a lot of characters like would be dead if all fanfiction was
Yeah,
canon.
Rainbow Dash would be dead and not raping people, so I'd be fine with that.
Actually, she probably is both.
Rainbow
I like
Dash.
Rainbow Dash. She's my favorite. What?
Oh god.
Back
Uh,
to the
Would you ask?
story.
Yeah, Twilight walked over.
Twilight walked over to the counter and started pulling out ingredients.
From
What are you
where?
making, Twilight?
I asked, starting to move to the door.
Just breakfast. I can make you some if you want.
I'm a woman!
Goddamn right, woman.
Ha! I'll
It's
make you a
okay, I already
sandwich
made
for the
some
journey.
myself.
With that, I left the room as fast as I could, excited to get into the air. I walked out of the building as fast as I could,
Oh,
casually trotting.
He walked out as fast as he could.
He walked quickly.
He
I
walked
looked around.
quickly.
Barely any ponies was out at this hour.
great.
I flapped my wings and jumped into the air and flew up above.
Above.
I can't even. I flapped my
Above.
wings and jumped into the air and flew up above the library.
I
Sail
love
is to the
Blue
west.
Blue.
Easy enough. Only problem is I don't know which way is west, and I don't feel like going back inside the house to ask Twilight. Cause
Typical
Fun
man
fact.
doesn't want to ask directions. I mean,
Well, at least we're getting negative stereotypes on both genders.
yeah. At least
honest to
he's
God, can't you just use the freaking sun like stupid Andrew J. Talon did?
Yeah,
Plus, I'm pretty sure Ken
But he's not a great scientist.
yeah.
Andrew J.
Andrew
I
Talon.
actually,
is
I
the
actually
best
use the sun for
navigator.
direction and time, believe it or not. So.
I don't bother because I've got a watch like all normal people nowadays.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Alright, well,
I,
damn.
don't wear, I actually don't wear a watch. So
Okay,
wear
neither
watch
do I. I
together.
use my phone, but then I leave my phone at home, so I just don't tell the time most of the time.
Right.
So
Well,
that's not
damn!
happening.
I'm too stupid to even ask which way is west. Now what? I don't feel like flying to Canterlot. I should rather Twilight be with me for that trip. I looked back up at the clouds, which hadn't been cleared by the Pegasuses yet. Oh my god.
The Pegasus.
He literally just said Pegasuses, like I'm not...
Jesus
Good job,
Christ.
man. Good job.
I flew up to one and landed on it. Let's see why Rainbow Dash is always laying on those. I fell backwards onto the cloud. I sunk in a little, but the cloud was so comfortable. I relaxed and closed my eyes. 2 hours later, I sat up fast and looked around. The sun was farther up in the sky than it was a while ago.
Wait, what?
Thank you. Thank you for telling me the passage
Yeah,
of
the
time
sun
and how
was at the
that
top
works.
of the sky.
Also, that's a brilliant time measure, isn't it? The sun was slightly further up than it was a minute ago. That could mean anything.
Shouldn't be anything.
Did I fall asleep? How long has it been? I looked
2
up
hours.
the cloud and down towards the library. Wait, I need to get back. I said I would only be gone a few hours, and it could have been 3 or 4 already. I rolled off the cloud and glided to the ground in front of the door.
See, I have
Hold
a
on.
better imagery that I rolled off the cloud. Like he literally rolls off the cloud and face plants onto the earth below. That's my imagery.
Hold on, let's
Then
think
you
about
have
this for a
brain
second here.
damage. It'd be like Derpy.
Oh Jesus! Hold on, so just think about this for a second here. Okay, this is a like okay, for lack of a better word, the conflict in this scene is that he's wondering whether or not he overslept, and how he doesn't know how long it's been. Right after we've already established how long he's been asleep for.
Yeah, 2
This
hours
is like
later.
having a scene.
Like
Where-
the fix says that it's 2 hours later, but it doesn't mean he knows that it's
No,
2
I know
hours.
he doesn't mean.
It's
no, but the
dramatic
thing is,
irony.
for the
It's
readers.
genius.
The conflict in the scene is him not knowing the time. That's basically the same thing as having like Mr. Red and Mr. Blue walk into a room. Mr. Red stabs Mr. Blue. Then we cut to Mr. Green, who walks into the room and is like, "My God, it's a mystery. Who stabbed Mr. Blue?" And the entire tension of the scene is not like, will he find Mr. Red, but just trying to figure out who could have possibly stabbed him.
Even though we already know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We know. The audience knows. There's no conflict. You
Yeah.
twit.
Like, the problem
But
with this
it's a
also is that
conflict.
it's such a bad way of writing. So it's like the sun was slightly further up in the sky than it was a while ago, because it's not going down, so it must only be lunchtime at the most, surely, because otherwise it would be going down, not going
Okay.
up. So,
Listen, we got a big letter for you in a second.
God only knows. Okay.
The door had a note on. Oh, fuck's sake. The note had a note on it. It read.
Sorry?
This was like you, Lightning Rapid.
The door had a note. The door had a note on it. It read, okay, Gyro, sorry, but I have to go to Sugar Cube Corner for a while. If I'm not back, feel free to read some of the books.
Looks like Twilight is out for a while. Might as well stay here. And like always, I'm starving.
What do you mean, like always? We've known you for like 4 chapters. You've only eaten once in the entire story.
Great.
I walked into the house and headed towards the bookshelf. I looked around till I saw a book titled Faraway Lands. I thought you were gonna eat.
He's
gonna-
He's gonna eat the book.
That was the conflict of a paragraph ago. Give him the times, Grandpa.
Sorry.
Yeah. You have
I'll
to
read
keep
this
up.
while I
Oh no! Oh no! I read ahead. Oh no!
Okay. I pulled the book. Okay.
Shush, Cabral.
Well, it's okay. Hold it in. I'll read this while I eat. I pulled the book off the shelf and laid it on the table in front of the couch. Then I walked into the kitchen and noticed something that wasn't there when I left. On the counter was a single cupcake with a note under it. I looked at the note. It read,
I present from what the fuck? This isn't the right
from Rainbow-
voice. This is
Yeah.
Rainbow Dash. I present from me to you, your friend Rainbow Dash, or RD.
is this for me? Why does Rainbow Dash want me so bad? Why am I asking myself questions? I agree with the last sentence.
Yeah, he always does that.
I looked at the cupcake, covered in blue frosting and sprinkles. I had to admit, it looked pretty damn good.
That was one amazing cupcake.
Yeah. Well, can't let good food go to waste. I picked it up and ate it in 2 bites. Tasty!
That's right, let's just eat the cupcake.
An entire
that the
cupcake.
person tried to
Yeah,
rape you
it's
yesterday.
Yeah, hold on. It's not even tasty, like, the exclamation point. It's just like, I ate in 2 bites. Tasty.
Reminds me of Snake from Metal Gear Solid when he eats, like, from Snake Eater when he eats a snake. He's like, tasty. Like, really, like, cheesy, like, no, that's damn good, you know?
But I love how he doesn't even use an exclamation point. It's not like he's excited about how tasty it is. He's just sort of like, tasty. Yeah.
Tasty.
It's pretty good.
Yeah,
Oh my
Also,
god,
I
it
wanna
says-
put-
it literally says it has a small, plain, bitter taste to it with a hint of sour.
What the hell does that mean?
So it tastes horrible.
So tasty is plain bitter and a hint of sour.
Maybe he likes that sort of thing.
It's got to be poison. It has to be poison.
Like, the other thing is,
Also,
this must be the fastest acting, like, sleep thing.
Oh wait, it is? Oh, let's go.
Oh, wow, I'm starting to feel lightheaded. Now it's time to read the story. Wow, I'm starting to feel lightheaded. I pulled into the main room to see Twilight walking in.
Hey there, Gyro. What are?
She looked at me and started to look worried.
Gyro, are you okay? You look pale and your eyes are starting to lose their color. Thank God.
Oh, that would just be a travesty. Your eyes look white like everyone else.
Yeah, because, like,
Yeah, I know, right?
bright red was clearly normal.
Oh, great, I am sick already. I feel like a truck ran me over and backed up over me for good measure. I wish it did.
Oh, because you know what that feels
We all
like, do
do.
you?
I know that. Yeah, I know.
I
that.
don't.
I said before collapsing onto the floor.
Gyro!
She's
Dun, dun, dun,
before
dun,
running
dun,
to my
dun,
side.
Like a faithful wife would do.
The door across the room opened and in walked Rainbow Dash, a smug smile on her face.
So, Twilight, how does it feel to not have your magic?
She walked
my
in a few more feet, then spotted me. Laying on the floor. Why is there a comma there?
Oh no, Gyro, did you eat the cupcake?
I looked up, my vision spinning. I could barely see her.
Yes.
I said before my vision blackened and it became hard to breathe.
I thought that said breath for a second. I thought that would make the sentence so much better. It became hard to breath.
It became hard to breath.
Hold on, Rainbow, you got a line up here.
No, that was meant for Twilight.
I heard Rainbow Dash yell.
What do you mean, Rainbow? Please tell me you didn't put that magic be gone potion in a cupcake. Do you know what that does to non-unicorns?
I
Unicorns?
love how she instantly knows what it was that was in the cupcake.
Yeah, she
Could
probably
have poisoned,
gave
like,
her that.
literally anything.
Yeah.
Okay, well, to be fair, Rainbow Dash did enter in with, like, the evil villain speech about, haha, I've stolen your magic.
Oh, well, yeah. She's like a cartoon villain. Oh, that makes too much sense.
I used magic be gone, and now your magic be gone, yo.
Aw. I heard Twilight scream, sounding close to tears.
No.
Was all Rainbow had to say.
It can kill a non-Unicron. I'm gonna call them Unicrons from now on. We have to get him to Canterlot now.
Yes!
There was
Yes!
Yes.
Celebrate good times.
times.
Come
Come
on.
So as we continue, we gotta celebrate.
Yeah.
There was silence, but then I felt myself being lifted up onto some pony's back. Oh my god, the way he spelled that. Some pony's back. I started to lose feeling in my lower half of my body, which was conveniently on the bed this morning, funnily enough. And all my senses was slowly fading.
All my senses was. Please, Gyro, don't die.
My world went blank.
No, actually, do. Please do. I hope they get interrupted on the way.
My
I know
world
this
was
is
blank.
unexpected. May space be a day or two before I write chapter 5.
I'd like to make a point. Do we all think that he dies or not?
I wonder. I like to think that they do kill him
I
off in the
hope
other
he
137 chapters.
Yeah,
Or like about
I'm
someone
gonna-
else.
Jesus Christ, guys, have you seen this? It's like 141 chapters.
It's
Slow, folks.
300,000 words.
Firebolt's
Yeah.
just come into this now, but yeah, we all had the exact same reaction when we opened it up for the first time. It was like, this has 141 chapters.
Yeah, a lot of them are actually spin-offs and non-canon, so we're not going to be reading those. But yeah, it's freaking long.
I wonder though, he might die off. I think so.
Yes, here's the thing. That was an unexpected turn of events. Next chapter, which we're going to do right now, is Death and Love.
Ooh.
So it sounds.
Here,
So
how
this
many
Also
is-
short.
So what happens? He dies and meets God again. He's like, well, that ended your natural life. Where do you want to go?
Wait.
Do you want to
I missed something here.
You missed quite a lot.
You see,
Okay,
you
here's
think he
the-
died and God sent him to Equestria?
Okay,
Yeah.
it was
Yes, the rapture happened.
2012, and
The
he
rapture
died,
happened, yeah.
and then God was like, ho, 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 "You have earned the heaven of your choosing." He also asked,
Welcome to the stock market.
"You're hurting me."
Fucking water.
Jasmine, who's that one character where you kept laughing? That's what you reminded me of this time ago.
Oh
Oh,
my
it's
God.
giggly tough.
Yeah, actually,
Oh,
God is in this chapter, so our point is going to be
That
God.
was great.
Okay, so,
yeah, basically he meets God, and then he's like, "I want to go to Equestria," and then God's like, "Better send you there's a really ugly, socially malformed pony."
Yeah.
So then he
Also, actually, guys, we're not done yet. We're going to get the second chapter in this episode, and Firebolt, you're going to play God. Spoiler warning, God's in this again.
oh, God's really in this the second time.
Yes.
Oh god.
Oh,
Dang it, I do it! Damn it! I'm really good at predicting
Okay,
terrible
I understand.
okay.
Here,
Here,
have
have
another
another chapter. One thing though, chapters on the weekdays are going to be short, and the ones on the weekends are longer. Well, please enjoy. I love how unsure he is. Like,
He's like
well,
Violet.
please enjoy.
I guess I don't know anymore.
Chapter
I'm just gonna
Chapter 5.
Okay.
Twilight paced around the waiting room at the Canterlot Emergence Care Center.
Emergence.
The Canterlot.
You know, the CE, the
Is he gonna
CE double
give
C.
The
Is a
cancel.
pony going to
don't see.
emerge from his womb?
That sounds amazing. The
Yes.
The Canterlot Emergence Care Center.
God.
This is the worst
Also
bit.
known as CES.
This is the worst bit.
Assess.
In the first line, he's messed up a word, and he didn't like spell check that at all.
Watching the double doors that led to the ER, which is the emergence room.
Here's the emergence room.
Rainbow Dash sat in a corner, looking down at the floor and messing with her hoofs.
Because she's on timeout now.
Yeah.
She's on the naughty step.
Twilight chewed on her bottom lip, nervous. The nurse had said that there was a chance they could save him, but still. She looked over at Rainbow Dash. Why would she do this? Even if it was meant for her. The double doors opened and the same nurse from before walked out. She was looking at the floor. Twilight looked at her, eyes full of worry.
Is he going to be okay?
The nurse looked up, sadness was in her voice.
I'm
AR.
sorry.
Fine.
He didn't
I'm
make
sorry.
it.
Okay, fine, be that way, jerk. Don't my line.
You're too late.
Stay in the corner.
Oh. Sorry, it's just that AR hadn't read
Oh,
read
by the
anything.
way-
Go ahead, take the line again, AR. You can play the doctors and nurses.
I get the next chance when the nurse speaks.
Alright,
You're saying? Like,
Twilight.
No, I was just gonna say, in England we call it an accident and emergency, so it would be an A&E, the accident and emergence room, which sounds even better. Anyway,
Oh, gee.
Lots of
I just
teenagers.
love the idea that it's called CES. CES. C-E-C.
anyway,
Sounds good.
The metaphorical condom broke, if you know what I mean.
Ew.
Anyway,
Okay.
back to this. So just say I'm so sorry, but he didn't make it, AR.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, but he didn't make it.
Be cheerful.
Twilight stepped back, tears running down her face.
He can't be.
She began before her voice cracked.
Imagine that's a squee. Oh, the voice crack there.
I can't be.
You got me.
The nurse looked sad to be the one tell them this.
We did the best we could. But the dose was too large and his body couldn't handle it at all. We used every spell and every piece of equipment we had, but it wasn't enough!
We even used the forceps.
You could use the force.
But since we are the emergence care center.
We gave him a C-section, but it wasn't enough.
Yeah, we thought that would fix it, but it just made him bleed more.
Oh my
I
god.
think pumping his stomach would be
We
something
even
that might have
we
worked.
used the thumb screws on him, and it still didn't do anything.
Imagining he's in like the surgeon simulator hospital.
Quick,
We
shove the
gave him
plot back
dental
in.
care on his ribs, but it still wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Oh god. Twilight went
We got really close to the hammer, though.
Yeah.
Twilight went to her knees and began to cry. First lightly, then hard.
bounce.
Over in the
Bow,
corner,
wow.
Ash silently.
All dropped up really.
I was just saying, like, was that me? That wasn't me!
Which is surprising because normally it's you. Now we have to wait for Santa. Oh, here it is.
Now
Alright,
it's wait for Sassy.
yeah, Soundspeed, the call dropped. Reread from her knees and began to cry.
Yeah.
Do
I
ponies
thought I
have
accidentally
knees?
exited out when I clicked
Actually,
on
yes, ponies have knees. It's like on their.
I don't think they're called knees though.
I think they're on their back legs. They're called knees. That's
I don't know what they're called, but the point is it would be difficult, I would have thought, for her to go on her knees because her knees like backwards.
Yeah,
her back
ponies'
legs.
joints, they're oddly placed. You don't just go down.
Okay, hold on. So, let's go. That is not the dumbest thing in this chapter by any stretch of the imagination.
Well, I bet it'll be interesting when he meets God.
Twilight went to her knees and began to cry. She went all the way over to her knees. First lightly, then hard. Over in the corner, Rainbow Dash silently wept, knowing this was her fault, the stupid cunt.
Oh, shit.
Oh, they do have knees. The front ones are knees, but that means she's just like. Her front half is.
she's Charleston Hessening it.
Yeah, her front half is down, but her top half is still like. No, her back half is
Exactly.
still up, but her front half is down.
Wait.
That's
So
a
she's
bad
in
picture.
she's in the classic Rainbow Dash position from /MLP. Is what you're saying?
God.
Yes, is basically what I'm saying.
Whiteness.
Jesus.
There was nothing but whiteness all around me. Where am I? Oh, great. Did I die again?
You're back so soon, young one. But
You-
you just arrived in that world a little under 20 hours ago. How could you already be back here?
I love the idea.
God damn, you fucked up.
I love the idea. Yeah, he's like, "You're back so soon, young one. You must have fucked up pretty bad this time."
I love God in this story so much. Like, just like he seems like a total like whimsical cunt. Like, jokes on you, faggot. Did you have this on time when you're dead again?
I imagine he's like, I imagine he's like Santa for some reason. He's like, "Oh, ho, ho, ho. You're back so soon, you bastard. What did you do this time?"
Yeah, also, I want to point out, like, he's like, yeah, like, in the next sentence he says, yeah, I kind of ate a poison cup. How did that happen? You know how it happened!
You're
Yeah, he is
God.
God.
Yeah.
I can think it was God's fault. Like God did that on purpose. Just to fuck.
Oh, it's great. It's great. A loud familiar voice boomed.
A loud familiar voice boomed. I looked down at myself. I had my old body, the human one. I already missed my pony body.
He was
Wait, he
complaining about it this morning.
Yeah, he was.
Well, young one, you were complaining about your body 10 hours ago.
Yeah, so I took it away again.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of ate a poison cupcake.
How did that happen?
I scratched the back of my head.
The pony left it on the table, and I thought it was for me. Just my luck, too. Asshole,
Would
the
you-
note said for Twilight.
Yeah.
Ah,
Would you like to
You
go
died
back?
because you...
Oh, I love this. It's like, would you like a respawn in 10 seconds?
Would you like to respawn?
like in Halo. Boop, 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 boop. And you're alive
This
again.
round is not one life only. You can have multiple ones until the round ends. So carry on.
This is Counter-Strike? Go
Yeah.
back there,
I
you
have
old
the
fuck.
worst KD I've ever seen. Right now, you're -2.
My God, and you haven't killed
Oh
anyone.
my god, you're right.
You know, one time I was playing a game, I spawned over a cliff because they were next to it, just right, so I just spawned and died, fell off the cliff.
Well,
Oh, you
listen.
jerk!
Wait, we gotta get to this next sentence because
I
it's
will-
just ridiculous.
Yeah, I looked up and searched for the voice. Sounds good.
I looked up and searched for the voice.
I sure would. It would be fun it was fun while I was there. But why are you giving me a third chance at life?
You was only there 17 hours and died due to the jealousy of another. I think that earns you a redo.
Right, okay, I'm gonna
Although
just
kids with cancer didn't deserve it, right?
Yeah, like, what is this? So,
Well, you were stealing, which is a mortal sin, but whatever. You weren't meant to die from it.
you know, fuck it, let's
Well,
just
look
give it
at-
another go. Like, no, that's the thing. It's
Yeah,
like,
you're just eating a mysterious cupcake left on the table. Hey, a cupcake!
a
You just
countless
die.
number of innocent people have died prematurely. But you know, I think you seem like a decent guy. I'll give you a rego.
Jesus.
That really bothers me.
Insert
Like,
10
haha,
credits to
JFK
continue.
died before your years and you were assassinated, but that doesn't earn you a redo.
JFK
Okay, hold on,
didn't
hold
get
on, here we go.
redo, did he?
I think we're taking this a little bit too far.
Oh, I'm careful. The stakes have been raised, though. Oh, check this out. Thank you. This time I'll be more careful.
You'd better because the next time you die, you're heading to heaven or hell, whichever one you earn.
He's so dead!
You
Oh,
already earned
God.
heaven, but now because you chose to be a pony, I've changed my mind. You go to hell, boy.
Yeah. This
I
time you
love
burn in the
God
fiery
so
pit.
much.
He's great. I love God. He's the best
This
character
God
in the
is an
story.
absolute joker. This is the best, like.
Don't worry. You won't see me here for a while, I hope.
Enjoy life, young one.
It turns out it's not even God, it's just like Celestia, it's just Trollestia the entire time.
Yeah. There's no way this is actually God. Like, there's no way God would be this sort of like, oh yes, have another go. It's all good.
Here you go, have another life.
It's like a guy
God's
like
pretty
giving.
chill.
It's like, yeah, exactly. It's like when you get those little merry-go-rounds and the kids want another go and the parents like don't have to pay money and the guy's like, oh, they can have a free ride. That's basically what it's like. It's like, oh, you can have another go at life. It's fine. I don't care.
Oh, whatever. I stopped
Leviticus.
caring after I destroyed the world.
Leviticus 12:13, and God said, "Let there be total broage in the world," and
Yeah.
then there was.
Exactly.
The reason he fucking
That's how
flooded
Jesus
the world
saved
for
all of
like
life.
the reason he flooded the world for Noah's Ark, like that whole story arc of the Bible, like that all happened because everyone was like not a bro.
Yeah.
Nobody was like
Everyone being
sharing
bro
their
now.
Cheetos
I
and
like to
Mountain
think
Dew.
that it was because Noah wanted to show off to all of his friends, and he was like, God, all of my friends have boats, and I don't have one. Can you drown all of them and give me a massive boat?
Yeah, Noah's
like,
like,
"Yeah,
dude,
don't
God,
worry."
dude, I'm gonna put like all of these animals on a boat and we're freaking like rocket straight down through like this flood. It's gonna be awesome, dude.
Hold
like-
my beer, Noah.
You have to go to God for backing for your idea. It's like, I want to sail a giant ship with animals on it down some rapids. Can you make that happen? Oh yes, Noah, we're bros. Fist me.
No, I was actually just thinking of the idea myself.
Yeah. He's just like sitting down and it's like fist bump. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
You
That's
go,
what,
Noah.
that's right. Moses fist bump with God.
You know that
That's how the sea parted. It was just
yeah.
from the epic
Hypothetical
concept
high
of fist
five.
you know that one picture, I can't remember which one it is, but where they're like touching fingers, God and
yeah,
Yeah.
the Sistine Chapel.
Yeah, that's the one, yeah.
The Sistine Chapel.
that one, they were actually going for a fist bump. You just it's like they hadn't fully creased their hands into fists yet, but that was a fist
Yes.
bump on the way.
Say,
Oh,
God,
God.
why'd you kill all those Jewish people? Man, they're accountants and squares. Not cool enough.
Nerds.
No.
Give them a new game.
Anyways,
Oh
Okay,
god,
back
this all
to
got so
this.
dark.
Yeah, that went
God,
downhill.
this took a turn.
Everything began to spin.
Oh.
yeah, just like this conversation.
Yeah,
Like a world.
God's cool. I mean, he's throwing it
so
up.
good.
Spin me right round.
Everything began to spin like a whirlpool. I opened my
Baby.
eyes and blinked. A white sheet covered my face and the rest of my body. Where am I?
In the
There's a
mall.
slight scent of decay and old in the air. I can smell
Old. What does old smell like?
God.
Yeah,
Old
this
boy,
air
you
smells old.
Old people. It smells like old people.
It smells like old people.
Do they just throw old people in the morgue?
It smells like
Well, they're
old.
gonna end up here eventually
That's what they
anyway.
think
Might as well
that's what
just
they
put
think
them
they're
in here,
naps.
corral them in there. They got like sticks and they're shoving them. Get in there!
It smells like decay and old. So like, there's loads of dead bodies in one half of the morgue, and the other half has got the people who are going to die at some point because
Exactly,
they're not
there you
quite
go.
dead yet.
I'm not dead yet. Yes, you are.
I only wanted to go to bingo. Get in the morgue.
They got sticks and they're all corralling them in there. Get in there.
That's the secret to Social Security.
No bingo for you.
I also, God, Jesus. I
It's-
sat up.
So, yeah.
Right, where were we?
I
Weird!
sat up.
I sat up and the sheet falls off. Oh my god. I sat up and the sheet falls off my face, revealing where I am. Oh my god. I'm in a sort of white room with a row of tables, where I am, with white sheets on them, the shapes of ponies under them. That was the,
Oh, that's a lovely sentence.
I think I'm in a morgue of sorts.
It's like
Thank you, Captain.
it's like a good thing he didn't, wake up during an autopsy, so that he just died immediately again.
Yeah, that would have been hilarious. It's like, oh, he's like, God, you did that on purpose. Oh, sorry, man. I'm just messing with you. Have another go.
Oh, you. No, seriously, this time you're going to hell.
Yeah. No, you had 2 chances. I like that. It's like you get a second chance, but you get fast tracked to hell if you waste the second chance. So it's kind of fair. I see what God's trying to do here. Heaven's getting overcrowded, so he's like, well, I'm going to give people second chances. It's like border control. And if they don't go there, then they go to hell.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I sat up and the sheet falls off my face, revealing where I am. I'm in a sort of white room with a row of tables. I already read this entire
Yes, you
sentence.
have.
Okay.
Yes, you did.
I pulled the sheet off the rest of my body. Oh great, my cloths are gone. I am naked. I put the hoof to my eyes, and so are my goggles. Damn it! I slid off the table and popped my back. How long was I on the table? I walked to the door and turned the knob. The NOB.
The NOB.
The noob.
The knob.
I
I
turned
turned the
noob.
noob.
Either that, or it's like he's talking about a different type of, because that's how you spell a different type of knob. Because noob is double O. So he's like, I walked up to the door and turned the knob.
God,
know
why
what
are
I
all the
mean.
doorknobs penises? I'm just messing with you.
Just messing with your eyesight. It's fine.
Oh,
Carry on.
God.
Okay, all I need to do is get out of here without being seen and get back to the library. Somehow, I turned a corner and came face to face with a white unicorn stallion. He
Well,
wore
how'd that work
black
out for you?
and a name tag. Dr. Stronghoof. He looked me up and down. He looked me in the face and glared.
Cabral, why don't you take that one as well? It's Doctor. Cabral?
Where
Oh, he's gone.
Where did you go?
I'll read it. I guess I'll read it.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
I don't know. I just woke up in that room down there, the one with the bodies.
Dr. Stronghoof's eyes went a little wide.
Wait, you're the pony who died from poisoning, but you just died 10 minutes ago.
Wait,
How
how did
is
they
that
get him down to
possible?
the room in 10 minutes? I mean,
Wait,
did they-
best line right here. Sound speed.
Shit, I forgot I died.
So you forgot the whole encounter with God you had 2 seconds ago.
10 minutes ago he died, and he's completely forgotten it already.
This is setting a good, set for, the rest of the story. Come on, Lance, talk your way out of this.
I should have stayed on the slab. No, I wasn't dead. I have a condition where my body goes into shutdown, state for a while. It's perfectly normal for me.
I guess so.
Right.
That's
He
actually
looked at me
real
with a skeptical
condition.
look on his face.
I've never heard of a condition like that before.
That's surprising because there is actually a condition like that. I think one of the English kings suffered from it and they buried him alive because they didn't realize he was actually still alive, which is pretty nasty, but you know.
Well, I mean, it's like going into a coma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he would have. I don't think he could have come back out of it actually, but I don't know because the technology at the time would have allowed for it. But anyway, it's not to do with the story. This is too intelligent for the story. I looked at him as well. You know.
Oh, okay. I looked at him, putting on the best smirk I could muster. There we go.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Oh, there he is back. All right. Oh, really? Tell me, Doctor, if you can. Have you ever seen a pony like me before?
He looked me over.
No, but that doesn't explain your condition.
It does! I mean, yes, it does, my good sir. My body's very
Right.
Where's Scarecrow?
For God's sake.
Where is the detonator? Twilight.
With me.
Yeah,
My
where's
condition, I
Twilight?
blame my father. I never liked my father.
For God's sake.
I never liked my father. Where are we at?
I blame my father's last line. So, Dr. Strangehoof.
Okay.
Dr. Stronghoof.
Dr. Stronghoof
Dr.
looked...
Stronghoof looked like he was thinking about it. Oh my fucking god. Dr. Stronghoof looked like he was thinking about what I said.
Well then, may I examine your body a bit more?
Ugh.
That sounds creepy. I hate doctors.
Yeah.
Sorry, sir. Maybe another time.
I hate doctors. I hate
doctors.
I hate train yards. Right. Dr. Stronghoof frowned.
Oh, come on now. Your body could save lives.
Dr.
Just
Stronghoof. Yep,
Dylan, his body can
No,
save
wait.
lives.
Just let Soundspeed read this line.
Yep, I defiantly hate doctors.
So, not only did he spell definitely wrong, why does he hate doctors if they're talking like, oh, come on now, it could save someone's life? Oh, fuck
You can
off,
save
guys.
thousands of lives. Fucking doctors, always on about saving lives.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That could have literally been his fast track into heaven, guaranteed, if he sacrificed his body to science.
Yeah. And he's like, oh, no, fuck it. He's
I
such
was like, oh, I don't want to do that. I
It-
want to
it-
risk
it-
going
it-
back to
it-
meet
it-
God
it-
a third time in 10 minutes.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. It's not even like he's, like, going to die from this. He's just like, no, fuck off, doctor. I don't want you to.
He just wants to
save
examine
lives."
it. He doesn't want to do anything intrusive, but he's like, oh, I hate doctors. They're always trying to, study science.
To
and
be
make it
honest, to be fair, he's like, let me examine your body, and then it says the doctor walked past me and looked at my flank.
better. Yeah, okay, that is a bit weird, to be honest.
Fine.
Although, to be fair, he's probably looking at the fact that he doesn't have a mark. That was the thing,
Oh.
because he doesn't.
yeah.
Like, it
There's
could've-
that.
Sir,
Still sounds-
if you please, I would like to get my cloths and leave this place.
He actually spoke clothes right that time.
Oh, clothes. Oh, shit. He actually did for once.
Yeah.
Let's get my clothes and leave this place.
That's the first time. Dr. Stronghoof shook his head.
Your clothes are in the storage chest in the morgue.
The doctor walked past me and looked at my flank. Oh, Jesus.
A blank?
Oh my.
You sure are a weird pony.
I waited for him to... Oh, remember, sir, homosexuality is a sin.
You sure are a sexy beast.
God, I'd like to get a piece of that.
Oh,
I
you
would've
sure are a
tapped-
weird pony. I love that.
I know you were in the morgue, but I would have tapped that. Don't worry, God will give me a second chance.
Gotta give you a second chance to regain your
Yeah.
virginity. I waited for him to turn a corner, and then I headed back into the room I came from. Once there, I located the chest. I pulled the clothes back one. It was becoming easier to put them on. I pulled the goggles over my eyes.
God,
After-
how many times did he say I? Holy shit.
God, a lot. I just want to point out here, like, that I'm sure this is not what he went for
Oh my
us to
fucking
think,
God.
but it does sound a little bit like the morgue, like the high-tech, sterile morgue just has this big old wooden chest in there.
Yeah.
Just keep all the clothes in.
Also, does
You
anyone,
got your clothes back and some other people.
is anyone familiar with the Biggles series of books? At all?
I recognize the name. I'm
Yeah.
certain I've read.
He's like
They're
the
written by
pilot
Larry
guy.
Niven.
Yeah, because the reason it reminded me was because he said he put his goggles back on. I was so tempted to make a Biggles, so I can say Biggles flies fucking stupid fan fiction. Because one of the things was like Biggles flies the something, and I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. I do know those. I've heard of those.
Alright, here we go.
Anyway, continue.
I pulled the goggles over my eyes. After a short walk, I found the double doors that lead to the main lobby. I walked through them to see that Twilight was still here, by herself. She was sitting on a small bench with her face at her hoofs. How do I
Rainbow
approach
Dash was
this?
like, well, he's dead.
Gotta go fast.
I gotta go.
How do I approach this? Should I just walk up, or should I make it seem like I just got here?
Should I commando roll over there, or what should I do?
I love the way he questions it, like, how should I approach this? Like,
I mean, actually, yeah. Wouldn't you guys ask yourselves that kind of question too? You've been in the morgue for, I'd say, at least a couple hours, and you come back and like, oh,
No, he only
and
died
then
10
you
minutes
see their
ago.
lobby,
Yeah,
like, oh,
he died 10 minutes ago. I don't even know how they got him down to the morgue so fast and got his clothes off in 10 minutes.
Yeah, that was a fast morgue.
Yeah. Also, let's be very clear here. When they take you out of your clothes in the morgue, they do not do it by carefully removing them. They cut them off. He should not have his clothes.
Yeah.
I know.
I mean, they're already all cut and ripped up anyway. So.
They don't donate them back to Goodwill or something like that when you're done with them.
Wow.
That is not how it works, Cabral.
I know.
I sure would love to wear this ripped up, bloody shirt from the dude who died last week in the car fire.
Yeah,
What happens to
really
your body when
This
you
looks
die?
really
It was
good
on
on
sale at Goodwill.
It
It's just so that
completes
your
my
pants
ripped up
are not
look.
going to be used by anyone else.
Anyways.
Oh, jeez. All right.
All right.
Where were
See,
we at?
personally for me, if that happened to me,
direct
I probably
approach
just
is
run
always
there.
I love the way he
Not-
approaches the situation as well.
Yeah.
I would've gone
Direct
as a-
approach. Always the best.
Yes.
I walked over to her and put my hoof on her shoulder.
Hey, Twilight.
Dear Lord, I would have screamed. I'm like, oh my god! Punch him in the face and run. That's what I would have done.
Fucking zombie, man.
Yeah.
She looked up and looked shocked, but then her shock turned into tearful joy.
Gyro, you're alive.
She jumped up and wrapped her hoofs around my neck.
I'm a
I
real
didn't
boy.
know you're just dreaming.
I put one of my hoofs around her neck.
I will never die. No. It'll take more than a little poison to kill me.
Because I've
She
got
stepped
God on
back
my
and
side.
whipped
Even
her
though I
face.
just
Oh
died.
my god!
God is a bro.
She stepped
God
back
is
and
a
whipped
bro.
her face.
Ow!
Now whip it. And shit.
Very good.
Jack it. Bop it. Well, no, that's a different.
You're like,
I love.
They
I
have
bop
boppets
to-
in England? Oh jeez.
Yeah, they have
Sorry.
boppets in England.
Yeah,
Um,
they have
Boppets,
oh my gosh,
it's
Soundspeed.
shut, Cabral.
Have you seen the Tetris Bop It?
No?
No, we're not getting on the subject right now.
I was so scared. I had lost you.
Don't cry, Lance. Don't you dare cry. This may be tugging at your heart for some reason, but don't you cry. I couldn't stop myself. Tears started to flood out my cheeks.
I'm so sorry, Twilight.
I didn't mean to be an ass and take your cupcake. I'm so sorry.
I didn't mean to take your cupcake, dude. I'm so sorry. I'll make you a new one, I promise.
Yeah, I'll put extra magic begone potion in it this time for you.
Hold on. So, the next sentence here.
I know.
She put her hoof to my mouth.
She put. It's okay, Gyro. It's okay now, Gyro.
With that, she leaned in to kiss me. Oh, damn! What to do, what to do. Do I kiss her? Should I kiss her? She's a pony, but so am I. So it's not wrong, but still, what do I do?
You're
Is
already-
this a sin?
it's
God,
not
I
like-
need your help!
When you say, do I kiss her? You're already kissing her. The interaction
Yeah.
has already started by this point. It's too late to go, should I kiss her?
Once again, my mind was made up for me by the stream chat, who was watching me as I write this.
Yeah.
I really like the idea that during this entire time, by the way, just real quick, I really love the idea that during this entire time he's not stopped crying, so she starts kissing him. She's like,
It's just like.
That's how I picture it.
God, that's disgusting. Some like dead guy crying and kissing you.
oh god, this
What is
integral
this, Twilight?
prophecy! No!
You mean like that prophecy Luna found? Remember on
Oh, I think this is dash.
yeah.
For your next line, Gyro. Lightning Rabbit.
What?
This is your line.
Who is it speaking?
It's
Oh,
Rim
Rim.
It's Rim Dash.
Gyro, you're okay.
Screamed a familiar
I
voice.
didn't mean to kill you.
You bastard.
Something slammed into my side, knocking me to the ground with whatever just hit me, and what was wrapped around my chest. So she just like was literally like, "You're alive! Let me kill you!"
Rugby tackle.
When I looked down, I saw that Rainbow Dash was attached to my attached to my chest.
She was attached to his chest.
She was attached to your chest.
Attached.
Also, does that mean like she fused with you when she hit you?
Yes.
It's like
no,
the Hadron
it's
Collider.
It's just the same way she was attached to Daring Do, so.
Ah, fair enough.
Gyro.
Soundspeed.
Yo, episode for me.
Gyro, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for you to eat that cupcake. It was meant for Twilight.
She said as she
Twilight.
nuzzled my chest. Twilight stood above us, a sad look on her face. I looked down at Rainbow Dash.
But why Dash? Why try to poison Twilight?
She looked up at me.
Why would what? I wasn't trying to poison her. I was trying to take her magic away.
Confused. I asked her
so
another
much better.
question.
Wait,
I love that.
Nice.
She's like, I was confused, so I asked her another question.
It's always the
Whoa.
best way.
Uh-huh.
why would you do that?
She looked at me like I should already know the answer.
Because I want you all to myself. Duh.
I put my hoofs on hers and tried to loosen her grip on me. Sadly, me against a strong Pegasus like Rainbow Dash is like a mouse against a cat.
Right, whatever.
Dash, bad touch, bad touch.
No.
Dash.
touch.
I don't look at you the way you do at me.
She looked
Okay.
hurt.
But I'm irresistible. Look at my ass. No, okay. But I'm
He wasn't
irresistible.
lying about the irresistible part, though.
Yeah. But I'm irresistible. I'm the best flower in Equestria. How can you not be attached to me?
You
Attracted to
murdered
me.
him. You
Yeah.
literally just.
You just killed him!
I know I killed you, but you
I
gotta,
attempted to rape
Bro.
you.
you gotta admit.
So read the next line. Remember, he's just been murdered at her hands. And the next line is.
Damn, she has me there. No, she doesn't.
No, he
She
doesn't.
killed you.
She
Well,
killed you.
granted-
And you're like, well, I gotta admit.
Well, hold on
she-
now.
Here's
She
the
did
thing.
kill him, but technically, she didn't mean to, and he did steal that cupcake.
I get pissed at
He
people
kind
who
of
kick,
killed himself.
who,
She
who,
fucking
who
directed
accidentally
to
kick me.
anybody. It didn't say to Twilight, it just said here's from your friend RD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. This moron here, before, Rainbow Dash tried to, accidentally murdered him, she had already tried to rape him.
Yeah, it's not
He has
like this is
every
the first
justification
thing.
to say, here's why you're not the best person in the universe and why I'm not attracted to you. But no, he's like, no, she makes a point. She is
No, no,
irresistible.
All that rape and murder aside, she is pretty sexy.
Yeah,
Well, that's my fetish, don't you know?
rape
Oh,
and
God.
murder on yourself. Is that even a
Getting raped and murdered.
That doesn't sound like a fetish that anyone would want to have.
It
No, it
sounds like
doesn't.
Genghis Khan's fetish.
Wow.
Da
Okay.
da 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 da.
Kind of reminds me.
It's history, so it's okay. No, that's not how that
You know
works.
that reminded me of just now. Have you guys seen the Crux Emperor's
No.
New Groove with Crunk and his demon angels?
Yes.
I
Hold
vaguely
on,
remember that, yeah.
hold on.
Alright, here we go.
Sorry, I
Where
interrupted.
were we at? Damn, she has
Well,
me
I
there.
guess.
Well, I
yeah.
guess I could tell her the truth.
Here's the truth. Wait one second. Where's the? I should tell you the truth.
Dash,
Where's
I'm
the
not
foot?
into that kind of into the. Yeah.
Where the hell is? Oh yeah, Dash. I'm not into the kind of mare you are.
She looked at me strangely.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, it means that you tried to rape me and you did kill me. So I mean, those are two turnoffs. But more importantly, it means I'm not attracted to the type of big time mares, the ones who are irresistible to the point of, oh, never mind about that part. I'm just not attracted
Right.
to your type of personality.
Then what type of personality are you attracted to?
So he opens up by basically saying, I'm not into the type of people who are totally irresistible.
No, I'm not into attractive people.
Yeah, which.
I'm into butterfaces, not gonna lie.
He's like, I'm just not into your personality. which
Just the way
is
you
like,
said that was like, I'm into butterfaces, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay,
He's
oh,
too
that's
cool for
good.
school, man.
Yeah. Like,
Alright.
oh,
Alright.
yeah.
I don't know if I can tell her this next part, but if I don't, she will bother with. Fuck's sake. But if I don't, she will bother me with this forever. Fine, I'll just come out and say it.
I'm attracted to the nerdy type of mare. The one who doesn't boast about her skills.
She looked a little
Actually-
shocked and angry.
Wait, you're attracted to ponies like Twilight? I thought you made that obvious, but apparently I didn't know.
I hope I'm not blushing.
They're like,
Yeah.
You like nerdy bookworms. I had you wrong, Gyro. You're not the cool Pegasus I thought you was.
was.
You're just a boring weirdo. Do you like Twilight or something?
Damn it!
Well, I mean, she was making out with me, and that was pretty hot. So yeah.
Rainbow
Yeah.
Dash stood.
Rainbow Dash stood. Okay. Why?
I don't know.
Time for the truth, Lance. Time for the truth, Lance. The Lance of Truth.
He's gonna stab her with the truth lance.
It's only fair.
Because I find her interesting and nice. She's just so adorable, nerdy. Can't help but like her.
Rainbow Dash turned, started heading for the door that led out of the hospital. She turned and faced Twilight.
He's all yours.
With that, she turned and left the building. That went well! I laid my head back on the hard floor and put my hoofs on my face. Now I'm embarrassed because Twilight was right there the whole time listening. Suddenly, I felt a strange sensation in my body, like I was being shocked by a small wire and it was going through my body.
Great.
Right.
Great. Oh, that's brilliant. That's just brilliant.
Okay, right.
It's like a small wire going through my body, electrocuting me.
Makes sense.
Suddenly, I moved my hoofs from my face and looked around, surprised. We was back at the library.
My God, what is with him? We
was back at the library.
We was back at the library. You know how
Typing
it
on a
be.
computer.
Typing on a computer.
Tripping on the...
Yeah, exactly.
Suddenly, he got an email from his brother that said that aliens and monsters were attacking this place.
John Freeman backflipped out of the sky.
What the?
John Freeman did a backflip and landed.
Yeah.
I was like, what the?
I transported us back to the library. More private.
More private.
All those doctors and nurses were watching you on Rainbow Dash.
I didn't even notice that. I slowly stood, kinda dizzy from the transportation spell she had performed. Why?
She just tried to teleport all the way from the Camelot Hospital to Ponyville.
Yes.
Oh,
She
I
walked
hope
closer to me.
I hope long distance teleportation doesn't have any adverse effects on people who just died.
Yeah. It's never been tested before, funnily enough.
So, is this Twilight or is this?
That's
No,
Twilight.
that's Twilight.
So
that's Twilight.
you think I'm adorable, or like you said, adorably nerdy?
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to offend you, Twilight. I mean, I know you were just making out with me and shit, but like, I'm now suddenly convinced that you don't find me attractive. It's because of how humble I am.
Oh god. She smiled.
Who says I was offended?
She walked over and hugged me. I have to say, I'm surprised. I didn't expect this.
Why are you
She back-
surprised? She was smacking on you.
You never saw
She
it
backed up and laughed.
Your face is red.
I knew it.
Actually,
I was
it's blue
blushing.
and red.
Lance, you suck at this romance stuff. Why is he so
And writing.
self-deprecating? Like, that's our job.
Yeah. That's what we do for a living, not him.
Yeah.
She leaned in and prepared to kiss me. Might as well kiss her. After all, I already said I liked her. I leaned in to kiss her.
You've already kissed her.
No, but the thing is, he's been debating for the entire story. Should I kiss her? Should I not? Like, for the entire thing. Now he's just like, well, I might as well kiss her.
I love this next bit. Just read this and I've got my own take for this.
Oh god.
Our lips was inches away from each other. Then centimeters away. I converted myself from imperial to metric.
Imperial to metric.
I can't I was gonna say international, but I was
Yeah.
like, it's totally not international.
It's not international anymore.
Then finally, our lips connected.
And it's like, I just imagine a radio being like, contact light, docking engaged.
Houston, we have landed. The Eagle has
15
landed.
centimeters. 10. 9. 8.
Jojo has landed.
My heart began to beat harder, and I started to feel lightheaded. But this time, it wasn't because of sickness or poison. This time, it was because of love.
Oh, get it? Because Death and Love is the chapter name.
Oh, I get it now. That's
it's
so clever.
foreshadowing.
No.
That was stupid!
No. Hold on. The author's note. So, was it good?
No!
Well,
Do you want an honest
Well.
opinion, or do you want me to lie to you?
Hold on. Firebolt, why don't you read this entire little author's note there before we start getting too crazy?
Alright, so, was it good? Also, if you were wondering why I'm doing this Gyro X Twilight pair, then when Rainbow Dash is my favorite character, it's because a fellow brony taking me into talking me. It's because a fellow brony talking me into doing a different pair up than it was first intended to be. I had fun writing it though. Remember to R&R.
no, I will not rest and relax if this
I was
story
going to
is
say, I
still
thought that was like rest and rehabilitation. What is R&R?
Wait.
Rest and relaxation.
So until this chapter, people were apparently surprised about the Gyro Twilight because he changed his mind and decided to do Gyro Twilight, which means the original idea he was going with was, you remember when you tried to rape me? That was when I realized I first loved you.
That's like Stockholm syndrome to the maximum.
It was originally supposed to be Rainbow Dash Giro, which means that yes, it was love at first rape.
It was either that or he had a fetish for that sort of thing already. Because there's no way that, unless it was your fetish, there's no way you would enjoy someone trying to sexually assault you. There's no way.
Is this
Can I
on
just say that I fell in love with this
because
story's interpretation of God?
Yeah, God was amazing. I really like God in this story
I'm
for
all
some
for
reason.
God. God was great.
Like, God is the best character here.
God is best, bro.
Yeah, he is.
God is a bro, man.
Dude,
He
God is
is-
like straight up OG.
It's like the wingman, man.
He is straight up pimping. I love God in the story.
God's great.
He's pretty great.
God is best wingman.
So, I mean, we could say a lot of things about this story, I'm sure.
And we'll say more of them.
Please,
We'll be
if
saying
you
a
ever
lot
listen
of
to this, burn your internet browser and your ears.
You can't
No,
burn
hold
your
on a second.
browser
Have you guys clicked on the reviews for the story yet?
Oh, no? This is
Why?
1,000 reviews.
Yeah, it has over 1,000 reviews.
We will take like a time at some point as like a break, maybe like around chapter
Nice
10,
story.
or take a little
I
break to
love
do
the
like
end.
to read a bunch of reviews from.
Oh, God, it just
story.
fucking spoiled the ending. Damn it.
God damn it.
Damn it!
Don't read the reviews quickly.
Alright, we're not gonna read the reviews then.
Spoilers!
It's a trap. Turn
Spoilers!
around.